Oh hey, good morning. My name is Mike Rathke and I'm going to show you how to make beard balm. First thing you need to know is what to put in it, and so I have my ingredients here with me and I will show them to you. This is beeswax. You also need a carrier oil like jojoba or coconut oil or olive oil even you can use, I've heard. And then you need an essential oil for the scent. And I've been using cedar wood now because I like the way it smells and it's cheap. It smells like you're working in a workshop, and I think that's pretty cool. And then you also need a butter, like a coconut butter or a shea butter. And I'll show you these real quick. So this will be your shea butter, and it's got a really kind of like a buttery quality to it. It kind of melts in your hands, which I like. And then this is your coconut butter, which is a lot stiffer. It's basically like a piece of Play-Doh or something. It's like kind of hard, which is, it's good. It still melts down. You just have to put a little more of the jojoba in it, your carrier oil, carrier oil. And so but I prefer to use the shea butter. Coconut butter also, or cocoa butter also has a cocoa smell to it. So if you use that and you don't want it to smell like cocoa, then get the unscented cocoa butter, because it'll overpower your essential oil. So you need to know kind of how much of each of the elements to put into your beard balm. I don't really have a hard fast recipe. You can Google those if you want. The first time I did that, I ended up putting too much beeswax in it. I just followed the recipe that was on there, and it ended up being too stiff. But the cool thing about this stuff is you can just melt it down and add more of whatever you need, and it'll and then get it to where you want it. So I kind of have a basic ballpark of some stuff, and I'll show you what I use. Rays of laughter splatter on the wall, like two autumn leaves fighting for the fall. So for the beeswax, I just it's in a chunk form like this. It's what I use to kind of, an old cheese grater. I use that to kind of file it down to the size that I want. You can buy it in pellet form right here, which would be handy. You wouldn't have to do that, but that's about how much I use. Maybe a teaspoon and a half or so. And then I dump it in my little burner. This is actually a potpourri burner that you can put a tea candle underneath, but it works great for this. So I put it in there like so, and as you can see, it's melting down pretty fast. And I got my temperature at like low. It doesn't need to be real hot. You'll scorch it if you do. So I'm going to take this off while I get everything else ready so it doesn't burn. And then next I got my shea butter. This is just a regular teaspoon here, so you can see kind of how much I'm putting in there. You know, about that much. Drop that dude in there. Let that kind of melt a minute. Get that spoon hot. There we go. And you just kind of mix it around a little bit. Next is your jojoba oil. And so I'm just going to pour in about, that's where it is right now. I'm going to pour it into about right there. And right about there. Call that good. Close enough. Maybe a little more. There. That's good. And then next is your essential oil, which I'm using the cedar oil. You can't really see very good where it is. Let's see if I can get, you can kind of see it's right at the bottom of my thumb. That's about how much I have left. So I'm just going to use the rest of it. And then just mix it around. After that, you just need something to pour it into, which I have a container here. I'm going to pour it into, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. So to help me pour this, I've asked my son River to give me a hand holding the camera. And so this thing is really hard to pour out of. It'll go everywhere. and so it's how it's hotter than the sun too. So, but you just so I kind of make a funnel here with this piece of paper, and then I just kind of use this to catch it and pour it into the frick on a stick and spill it everywhere. Well, it worked really good the last time I did that.
Factories won't run on their own.
So this will be your finished product, and you can see it's still not quite cool yet. It's kind of soft still, but it'll solidify, and then that's pretty much how it is. It smells good, and it's really good for your beard.
Rays of laughter splatter on the wall, like two autumn leaves fighting for the fall. So polite.
So that's my beard balm. If you try that out, and let me know, put it in the comments, and let me know how it worked out. And thanks for watching.